Welcome all. Welcome. People in the back, welcome. Welcome to the celebration of new beginnings, companionship, hope, friendship, commitment, and true love. I was honored to be asked to serve as officiant for this ceremony, and even more honored after meeting both of you and this incredible family. We come here to bear witness as family and friends to show our support to Humberto and Victoria as they officially begin this wonderful journey of marriage together. Being surrounded by people who love you is a great way to nourish these newly planted seeds of marriage and family. I spoke with Victoria yesterday. It was the first time we spoke, and I find in my career I get to speaking with people and analyzing behavior is what I do all day long. And I asked her several questions about life and relationships and marriage and love, and I said, describe to me your relationship. Describe to me your interactions. She said something really funny. We both laughed. She said, you know, we love to annoy each other. And as she got deeper into this, she explained to me something that is vital in all relationships. An undying friendship. And what she was describing, without saying, was that she's actually marrying her best friend. As she went on to describe to me how, she said, he shows me his love in so many different little ways. And she went on with a list of about 20 different things that he, and side note, no other guy ever does. And I'm pretty sure that I'm with the last great man on earth, and especially after speaking with him. Because when I spoke with him, and I asked the same questions, and he said something that, when I ask guys this question, they don't often answer. He said, you know, I'm just in love with him. And it didn't seem to need any other explanation. He didn't seem to require any further prodding than that. And I think that's really important, not only as you endeavor into marriage, but with family. Seems like you all may be biblically astute. The Bible says, be fruitful and multiply. Well, you got the second part right. So now it's cultivating a relationship. And what you're doing in the way that you described your love is living love as a verb. We can all use this. Love is something you do. It's seeds you plant. And so today, the two of you plant the first seeds of your marriage, your life's garden. You don't realize the depth. Everyone in here is trying to tell you. You don't realize the depth of what you're actually getting into. This is big for all. This is big for all. Be mindful of what you plant in this relationship, because what you plant grows bigger. Within the circle of love, marriage encompasses all of life's important relationships. Being a best friend, confidant, lover, teacher, listener, and critic. If you allow it to, this commitment of marriage will deepen and enrich every facet of your life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, commitment is stronger, and even anger is stronger. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes that life is unable to avoid. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing love through the seasons of life. As you two stand here today, ready to pledge your love and care for each other in marriage, you're creating a spirit unique to the two of you, which binds you closer than anything I could ever say or write. Marriage is a promise, it's a potential in the hearts of two people, which takes an entire lifetime to fulfill. Now, as these two youngins get married, all of us here have to also make a commitment. And this is something that's lost in a lot of relationships that we really need to pick up as a community. So I want you all to know that when two people in love, they don't live in isolation. Their love's a source of strength within which they must nourish not only for each other but also the world around them. And in turn, we, the community of friends and family, have a responsibility to this couple. By our steadfast care, respect, and love, we can support their marriage and their new family that they're creating today. So I want you to all answer what I'm about to ask. Will you, who are present here today, surround Humberto and Victoria in love, offering them the joys of your friendship and supporting them in their marriage?
Yes.
Run to the vows, right? We've come to the point of the ceremony to take our vows. But before we do that, I want to ask you to remember that marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging adventure in this human experience. No ceremony can create your marriage. Only you can do that. Through love and patience, through dedication and perseverance, through talking and listening, helping and supporting and believing each other, through tenderness and laughter, through learning to forgive, learning to appreciate your differences, and by learning to make the important things matter, and most importantly, learning to let go of the rest. Remember that love, which is rooted in faith, trust, and acceptance, will be the foundation of this relationship. No other ties are more tender. No other vows are more sacred than what you're doing right now. Humberto, do you take Victoria as your lawful wedded wife?
Yes, I do.
I'm not done yet, sir. You're not getting off that easy. To have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and health, a promise of faithfulness until death do you part. Do you take Humberto as your lawful wedded husband to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and health, a promise of faithfulness until death do you part?
I do.
Ring, sir. Yours to her first. Hopefully you're going to start putting it on her finger. And I want you to repeat after me. Victoria,
Victoria,
with this ring I thee wed.
with this ring, I wed that.
I thee wed.
I wed that. Sorry.
And take two. You ready? Okay. Victoria,
Victoria,
with this ring
with this ring,
I
I
thee
thee
wed.
wed.
Wear it
Wear it
as a symbol
as a symbol
of our love
of our love
and commitment.
and commitment.
Put the ring in.
Ring.
Okay, and repeat after me. Humberto, with this ring I thee wed.
Humberto, with this ring I thee wed.
Wear it as a symbol
Wear it as a symbol
of our love and commitment.
of our love and commitment.
You can give me a 5.
They might just start there.
May Humberto and Victoria be prepared to continue to share this love and experience more and more with joy in each passing day, with each passing year. You are now beginning your married life together. All of us support you, your family, your friends, and we all wish you a long life with good health and everlasting love. Humberto and Victoria have consented to live together in wedlock. We are your witnesses, and by the power vested in me by the state of New York, I proudly pronounce that you are husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.
Otro.